Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Ali here, coaching in the car with the kids in the car. I'm doing in the car so they don't come, but they just jump in the car as well to do the... Now, I want to tell you a joke I learned today. 4 ladies trying to brag about their children. One of them said, my son is a priest, so when he enters somewhere, everybody says, hello father. The second one says, that's nothing. My son is a bishop, so every time he enters somewhere, people call him your grace. The third lady said, that's nothing. My son is a cardinal, so every time he enters somewhere, people call him your grace. The fourth one didn't know what to say, so what he says, my son is 6'4", like Ali. He dressed very well, he looks nice, his shoulder is broad, and he's very handsome. And every time he enters somewhere, all the ladies in the room, they say, oh my God. Now, attitude. I want to talk about attitude. I talked about the language we use, and that's very important. Kiana, if you want to press these to say hello to people.
Should do it.
Yeah, just press that, yeah?
Okay.
I talked about the language we use to be able to be successful.
I'll do it.
Today I want to talk about something I learned studying all these successful people and their life, is the attitude. Very important to have the right attitude. The attitude determines if you're going to be successful or if you are not going to be successful. Now, hi Diane, thank you for watching. Hi James, hi Dave. Thank you for watching, guys. Attitude. If you are somebody who wakes up in the morning and he just moans about the weather, moans about, oh, I have to go to work again, oh, I'm tired, oh, another Monday again, I can't wait until Friday comes. If you have that kind of attitude and you're a sad person, you're just thinking negative all the time and you just see the problem in everything, that's the wrong attitude. You know, you're never going to get anywhere. The first thing you need to improve is yourself, your attitude. Hi, James. Thank you for watching. Now, I studied about 50, 60 successful people, reading their life stories and, listening to their interviews and everything. I noticed all of them, they have one thing in common, is the correct attitude. If you study all these successful people, none of them, they complain about their downtime. Of course they have downtime, because to be successful, you have to have failure, you have to have bad days. You're not going to have always good days. You're just going to have bad days as well. But you never hear them, they complain about the bad time they have. They always say, you know what, I've got tomorrow, I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to do this. They have a gratitude. They wake up in the morning, the first thing they do, what do you do when you wake up in the morning? Probably you moan and, oh, I've got to go to work again and it's another Monday again, I'm tired. What they do, successful people, they have a positive, successful attitude, which is wake up in the morning, they say, thank you, universe, if they don't believe any God or they don't have no faith. If they have faith, they thank their creator and they say thank you for what they got. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for letting them breathe again. Thank you for giving them another chance to wake up and, be able to go out there and try again. Now, that's very important to have a positive attitude. Also, you have to understand, if you are somebody who just sees the fault in everybody and trying to be criticized to everybody and have a sad attitude, nobody wants to be around you. People want to do business and they want to be around people who they have positive attitude and they see good in people, they see good in things. And that's why successful business people, they have good attitude, nice attitude. You don't see any of them being a horrible, person and having a sour attitude. It's a very important thing if you want to be successful, the attitude. Now, you have to remember, in an airplane, there is an instrument which, adjusts the level of the altitude of the airplane, and the pilot can just adjust it, push it up and down to adjust the the altitude of the airplane and how high it's going to fly or how down it's going to fly. So if the pilot just push this button down a little bit and it lift the nose of the airplane a little bit up, after half an hour this airplane is going to be a couple of thousand feet above where it was. But if he tilt it down, then the airplane is going to start going down. That's very important to understand. By just moving this button to push it up and down, the airplane just little bit, tilt the nose up a little bit, after half an hour it's going to be way higher. Little bit down, way down. So that's exactly like your attitude. To be able to have a good attitude, you have to tilt the way you think. You have to tilt your attitude to be able to fly higher. Now, you can't fly higher if you are having a bad attitude and what you've been doing all your life. You might say to me, Ali, all my life I've been a miserable person, I've been a sad person, I've been always criticizing other people, I can't change, this is how I am, this is how I grew up. Yes, you're right. You might be a sad person, you might be a criticized person, somebody who criticizes other people and just see fault in everybody, but it's your choice. You don't have to be. This is very important. You don't have to be. This is your choice. You can change it. You can't change the way you was brought up or where you grew up, or you can't change your parent, but you can make a choice of not be that sad person by practicing every morning. When you wake up in the morning, have a gratitude. Instead of start mourning in the morning, start having a gratitude. Say thank you for what you got, and that's going to change you. Trust me. Try it for 4 weeks, and then you're going to see the difference. Just because you are that's what you're doing as well, isn't it? Yeah. I tell you the story. I was talking to this and she was telling me this story. She said we moved in the new area, and I noticed when I was having my tea, I noticed from the windows this neighbor, she had all dirty clothes, and she was putting the clothes washing outside to dry, but all the clothes was dirty. So I looked at my husband and I said to my husband, look at this lady. Why is she putting all these dirty clothes outside to dry? She hasn't washed them. She doesn't know how to wash them. She doesn't know how to use detergent. I wish I could go and teach her how to clean and how to wash her clothes. The next day, same thing. The next day, same thing. After 3 or 4 days, the husband got upset because this lady, her wife, his wife is just criticizing other people and, what they're doing wrong. So they had a tea again in the morning, 4th day, and the lady looked outside and he says, oh, the clothes are really clean, really shiny, and it seems like she learned how to clean her dishes. She went and she called her husband and said to her husband, look, it seems like she learned how to wash her clothes and all the clothes are clean and shiny and everything. And the husband says, no, she didn't. I woke up more early and I cleaned our windows so you can see the clothes is clean. Our windows was dirty, not other people's clothes. So that just shows a very important lesson. If you are somebody who just sees the negative thing about people, just criticize other people and just trying to point out with the factual stuff, this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you. Try to look inside yourself, see how you are. What do you do? It's very easy to go and buy clothes and make outside look nice, but sometimes some of us, we forget to look inside and try to clean from inside. Now, if you are dressed up, very nice and, shiny and, you look after yourself and everything, of course, that's good. But if you are not looking inside you and you are not cleaning yourself from inside, still you're going to have that dirty attitude, which is going to stop you from going forward, stop you from going higher. That's very important to have the right attitude. Now, this is very important. If you want to be successful, you have to have the right language, the way you talk to yourself. Also, you have to have the right attitude. Now, I want to explain something else. Give you another example. For example, if you are wearing your clothes for 20 days, 30 days, and you don't wash it for 20, 30 days, nobody wants to be around you because you're going to start stinking. It's same as your attitude. If you have the attitude of yesterday, and you've been thinking about all the bad thing happened yesterday, and you woke up today morning and you're just thinking about all the downtime and oh my God, I owe this much money, I'm in debt, I'm this, I'm that. Of course you can't focus and go forward. You gotta forget about what happened yesterday, learn from it, and start today fresh with a good attitude. Otherwise you're carrying the same clothes of yesterday and you're wearing the same clothes today, which is the metaphor for your attitude. Nobody wants to be around you. If you are stinky, you are wearing stinky clothes and you are dirty, nobody wants to be around you. Everybody's gonna run away from you. Nobody wants to do business with you. That's exactly the same as your attitude. If you have a stinking attitude and you are sour and you are not kind, then nobody wants to be around you. Now, when you was born, the universe, if you don't have no faith, but if you have faith, your creator, your God, your, Allah or whatever, whoever you believe, your faith, or maybe universe, if you don't have no faith, the energy of the universe, it gave you a wardrobe full of clothes. You can choose what clothes you want to wear every day. Now, the universe choose the clothes which is the kindness, mercifulness, hopefulness, and positive clothes for you. Now, it's up to you if you want to wear that clothes or you want to change it and wear something else. Now, if you are wearing a heavy burden and the ugly attitude coat, there is no space for the good attitude to be worn. You have to take that off first. Then you can wear the new attitude. Then you can have the new coat on. The blessing is going to come to you. From universe is going to see, no, this guy is a positive person. He's looking forward. He wants to do this stuff. He wants to achieve. He's not just there to keep picking on people and trying to pick people mistake and trying to criticize other people. He's trying to fix himself first. So that's a very important lesson, to start with yourself first. Look inside yourself first before you criticize other people, because you don't know what's going on in their life. Now, you can't fix somebody else if you got issues yourself. Now, if you're criticizing your wife, for example, and you don't have a good relationship, that's what I used to do about 10 years ago before I had my life plan. But I went to John Butcher, I done lots of study. I lived with a millionaire guy for 1 week, paid him £25,000 to learn what kind of habit he's got, what kind of attitude he's got. And I wrote my own life book. Now, you saw the picture of my son, Kian, he's sitting here now, he's listening to stuff. He made a contract, to be a marketing manager for a big factory at the age of 13. This doesn't just happen. It's because of the positive attitude and the habits I start to create for him. He's got his own life book. That's why I run a life book program for other people as well to help them. But I'm not going to charge them £25,000. I'm trying to make it more available to everybody. To come to this program is 176 pages of details planning. How you have to live your life, what kind of attitude you have to have, how to change your attitude, how to leverage your time, how to have more time in your life,
be more graceful.
How to be more graceful, as my son said. Now, that life book 10 years ago changed me. It's covering my relationship, how to improve my relationship. I realized I've been criticizing my wife for no reason. I had to change, not my wife. So I start changing my attitude. I never made a compliment to my wife. Ask yourself, when was the last time you made a compliment to your wife or to your spouse, if you have a husband? So if you haven't made that compliment to anybody and you're just a taker, you want everybody to just compliment you and tell you are good and well done and like your post and share your post and comment your post, and you never like or share anybody's post, you are just a taker. Of course nobody's going to come around you. People want to be around people who they have a positive attitude, who they have a giver attitude, to give to other people first. Same as social media. We was doing this. I can start mourning about my life now, because last week I couldn't go to work, and this week I'm only working today and maybe Friday, because last week I had to do a seminar with my son for his internet marketing. During the weekend I had to do a seminar for my own stock market, and then tomorrow and the after tomorrow I've got live webinar again. So I only can work today and tomorrow. Now today I have 10 hours today. I never work 10 hours, but I had to fit everybody in so I don't make people upset, because I only can work 2 days this week. But why am I doing this? What allows, before I used to get upset. My attitude was, oh my God, I can't go to work, I can't make money. But I have a plan. Inside my life book, it says I have to do those learnings. So I have to make myself available for the learning. That's why it is okay. I took a week off to learn and improve myself. That's fine. I can go to work anytime I want. I go to work next week. I do extra hours today. No problem. Still I can make the money. So the attitude is very important for your altitude. The way you're flying, how high you're going to fly, is very important to have the right attitude. If you have a wrong attitude, start changing it now. Otherwise, you won't go forward and you won't go up and you won't be successful. That was the lesson I learned from studying all these successful people, to have the right attitude. Do you agree, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how did you change yourself? Tell them.
I listen to motivation and meditation and
Exactly.
exercise in the
Well
morning.
done. Yeah.
And I.
So when you wake up in the morning, you have a gratitude. You say,
Yeah.
thank you for my parent. Thank you for, waking up another day. Thank you for the opportunity. And because of that, universe give you more.
Yeah.
But if you sit down and complain, oh, life is hard. I don't want this. I don't want that. You think that all these things gonna come to you?
No.
Exactly. Having a right attitude is very important. And being nice to other people, being kind to other people. Then other people want to be around you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Guys, I've got to run because today I'm working until 8, 9 o'clock. I never work after 4 o'clock, but today I have to work that time as well. So I just thought I'd make this video very quickly for you guys because I promise every Tuesday I'm going to make these videos. So I'm going to say bye to you guys. I wish you have a nice day and nice week ahead of you. And thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking the one they're liking and sharing and commenting. I get encouraged as well to make more videos for you guys and share my knowledge, what I learned during these years of studying all these people and reading about these people. And I just want to say thank you for encouraging me and putting the time to come and watch my videos and help me and encourage me to do more of this. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and see you later. Hi Liz, thank you for watching. Hi Billy, thank you.